Okay, let's have a look at Beauden Barrett kicking in the most recent Bledisloe Cup. Here he's got a monster kick. He's up there on the 40 and he's going to try and knock this over to get some points on the board for the All Blacks. And what I'm liking here is head down and slot. It's not a bad kick, and importantly, although he doesn't get the points, he does have the distance. So it's really the line that he kicked on that we can see as his issue. And let's have a look now if we can look at some of his mechanics to identify a couple of things. Now there's probably two big things going on here that we can help him address. What I notice here as he comes in for the approach, now he's going for a long kick, he's adding extra power to his run-up, and so naturally what happens when you add extra power, the body's going to naturally move like this. Now the way that we counterbalance that is obviously the rodeo arm. And if you were to compare Barrett here to say an Owen Farrell or even let's say a Bernard Foley is going to have a more aggressive raise of the arm. Now that will be very helpful in this case, because what Barrett is doing is actually hooking it, drawing it across to the left. This would be a great counterbalance for this kicking style. Now the other thing I want you to notice here is what Barrett does is hip alignment. And you'll notice he's given it a real whack and he's got great body weight transfer. So you'll notice if we zoom out here, I want you to notice the body weight transfer and how that comes back in the hop. I want you to watch here, watch this area, and here we come. There it is. And you'll have noticed that he got that hop. That's going to give him lots of distance, which is good. But what I want you to notice, this frame really kind of tells the whole story. His hip alignment, okay, so this core pillar of the body where a lot of the power comes from is actually not pointing at goal anymore. And the reason for that is he's gone for so much power to get this distance. You'll notice that his alignment is actually off. Now if you were to compare him to somebody else who comes quite square of the ball and gets around it, is Owen Farrell. Owen Farrell finishes in a much different way. He actually has active hip management going to the goal, and he also gets that great hop, but he has one of the most beautiful strikes of the rugby ball in the game. So there you've got it. Really two things to improve this. One, let's get more aggressive in raising the arm for the rodeo arm. That'll stop the draw. And then lastly here, let's finish with better hip alignment, going to target, not going off to that left-hand post. Okay, that's another breakdown from the Rugby Kicking Academy.